is the late night edition
Late
of
night.
Two Divas, One Mic.
Well, yeah.
One diva,
Two divas,
one
a night.
mic.
How you doing?
Well, I'm doing pretty good now that you're here.
Alert.
I'm excited though because, well, first of all, for those that are watching, Two Divas, One Mic, one diva's missing.
One diva.
One diva's missing.
Indeed.
This diva, she had a death in the family.
Oh no.
Patrice had and we're actually going to dedicate one of our next show to her goddaughter.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's missing, but we had planned to do a show together with you on it. Yes,
Hey,
but
we'll have to do it. Run it back.
we'll run it back. We'll run it back.
when
But I do have two divas in the building.
Mhm.
We got Michelle.
My baby.
Yes, yes. So we're calling this Two Divas, One Mic Late Night Edition.
Ooh, I see.
So we got a really nice hot topic that we want to talk about.
Oh.
Let me pull up my receipts. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I have a task for you guys to think of before the end of the show.
Okay.
And that is at the end of every show, we do something called crazy, jealous, or justified.
Okay.
So we tell a story. We tell stories of people that we know about. Sometimes the stories are about ourselves. And then at the end, we ask the other person, now, would this person be crazy? Would they be jealous? I think you got a story already in your head.
I have so
see it.
many.
Yeah.
Going through the Rolodex. You already know my life.
Yeah. So
So
I just want you to be able to give a story. I mean, you both could give one really, and then allow me to say what
does
I
it have to
think.
be about us or
No,
it could be
no.
okay.
It could be
Just a
about
story that we
anybody. Yeah,
know,
just a relationship type situation where
relationship.
something, something went down, something happened,
Yeah.
and that thing that happened, was that person crazy? Were they a little jealous, or maybe they could be crazy and jealous?
Mm-hmm.
Were they justified? Like, hell yeah, that's
Okay.
exactly what should have happened.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna have to think though. Okay.
All right. So I mean, but let me formally introduce you. You my sis, but you are Tarita Russell,
The one and only.
the one and only. I was holding myself back from yelling out your middle name.
Please don't do
Did you see my face got stuck for a minute?
we have to edit that part out.
And you have a special guest here with you visiting in Texas.
Yes, I do.
Would you like to
Introduce the boo thing
Mm-hmm.
to sister and fam,
Okay.
Michelle Medivilla.
Oh,
I have it.
don't worry, we're gonna give you a chance.
Down to Count Dracula just a little bit, because when you say her last name, I was like, Count Dracula.
Let me hear it.
I said it once.
Oh,
Don't
I
make me
didn't
say
hear
it again.
Can't do it again. Can't do it again. It's like, bitch, why did you challenge? It's gonna make me look bad. Girl, I'm supposed to know our last name.
I know it. It's just, it's a lot rolling, like, it's so extra. So,
So we went to an African food tasting earlier today. Shout out to my girl Cheval. It's gonna be
Fire.
amazing. It's gonna be amazing.
fire.
And we got to talking about, somehow got on the topic. I don't even know how we got on the topic of cheating. Do you remember? Yeah. So I thought it would be really cool with this show, right? Just like impromptu, like riggedy, riggedy, raw. I don't know if we're going to have this show edited, but we're going to put it out because we got some things we want to talk about.
Right.
But I thought, because we were asking each other, what did we think? Like, what was our idea of cheating? Because it could be different for different people.
Absolutely.
Right? And so we had some pretty strong opinions. We was like, we should take it to the show. So I thought it'd be, we could mix it up a little bit though.
Okay.
And I put you in the hot seat. That's why the seat is red.
Yeah.
So that we can talk about what your definition of cheating is. And
Which could vastly be different than my partner.
exactly. And so regardless of what she says, I want you to hold your voice and your opinion. Okay? But you will get your time to talk. All right, got it? All right. So let me set this timer here because we like to talk. We could go over, so try to keep it within the bounds of moderation.
Yes, sir.
Dangerous. Okay. All right. So you want me to answer first, or would you like? Yeah, you.
Go ahead, it's your show. You do what you see.
Mm. Well, for me, I would say my idea of cheating is if you are doing something that you know, if I knew about it,
Mm-hmm.
it would bother me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So if you're talking to another female and I don't know who this female is, and you're just having casual conversation and just kicking it with them, whatever, and you only do this when you're not around me,
Mm-hmm.
to me, that's cheating.
Okay.
Well, let me say this. If my partner knows that I feel that way, that I'm, like, I don't want you talking to anybody that I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And they do that without me being present. And they know I don't know that person. And they know that I've already had this conversation and I have said that I'm not comfortable with you talking to exes
Mm-hmm.
or you talking to other females if we not friends. Like we should be friends, not just y'all to be friends.
Right.
Ain't that some bullshit?
Why that's a bullshit.
Well, I may as well take it. It's late night.
Late night.
Hello, Sky. You just so happen to call in the middle of our podcast episode.
Right.
Say,
What's T-Bone? Hold on.
the bonnet.
What? Body of big. My God.
It looks better to lock your hair not without the bonnet on.
Jumbo bonnet. Parachute bonnet. Wow. How you doing? Good to see you smiling, laughing.
So are you going to be up for a while? All right, we'll call you back.
Mhm.
Dios te bendiga la bendición. All right, so phone on silent now.
Phone on silent.
All right, so let me just run that back. Okay.
Right.
What my definition of cheating is, it's multiple things, to be honest. So the first thing would be, again, now my partner we should have had a conversation. They should kind of know how I feel. Like if they do something that is offensive to me, but I've never let them know that it was offensive, I
Mhm.
can't hold it against them.
Right.
Right. But my definition of cheating would be if we're in a relationship and you have female friends that I don't know about these friends, like they don't know me,
Okay.
we not friends. You haven't introduced them to me at any level, things like that, and you guys are just having casual conversation.
Mhm.
Because what all are you guys talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like what all is there to talk about with this other female that I don't know, and you only talk with this person when you're not around me. So that is you feel like you can't talk to them in front of me. So there must be something just ain't right.
Does the intention have to be there? Like, some guys can be absent-minded, right? And they just like, oh, I just forgot to introduce you. Oh, bad street.
Shit.
But there was never any, sexual or
I
they
forgot to
didn't even,
introduce you.
yeah, like I don't even think that I talk. I don't even think about it. We talk every now and again, and I just forgot to introduce you to this person or even mention this person
But why are
to
you
you.
not talking to that person when you're around me?
It just happens to happen that way because I'm out when they
Sound like a
call.
nigga. Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Uh-huh.
just wondering, like, does the intention matter when it comes to that?
I yes and no.
Mhm.
I think that the intention it matters because no, it doesn't have to matter
Mhm.
because of where things can lead to if you kind of doing something on the sneak, right?
Mhm.
So you may I'm not talking to her because I want anything with her or whatever,
Yeah.
but she might say something, laugh and giggle or something, and then just little,
Yeah.
got some little feelings and stuff like that you catching. And you didn't mean for it. Like I wasn't looking at you like that, but she said something, or
Yeah.
she, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just, I just think that's one thing for cheating is that if
Okay.
you're talking to other females and I have no knowledge of these females and you're only doing that when you're not
So
around.
something that's not physical
Uh-huh.
can be okay.
Absolutely.
I just
Sexting.
mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you're sexting somebody, definitely cheating. Okay.
Okay.
Absolutely. I mean, and of course, physical
Right. Right.
cheating.
Yeah.
So those are the things I think are cheating. How
Yeah.
about you?
So for me, right, I think every relationship is different. And I've been in a poly dynamic before. So the way I view relationships different.
So can you
However,
quickly let the people know that might be watching
yeah.
what a poly relationship is?
Well,
Brief description.
in my poly dynamic, I was with a married couple. I was the third, so I had a relationship with both women together as a triad,
And
and
one way the one was falling for you more than the wife.
it was it was a time.
Okay.
But now that is behind me.
Okay. Okay.
Nah, so to me, cheating is like
Michelle had to take a sip of water.
I feel like I'm trying. I felt like some right here, and I just try to back out of that. When you said tell the people, I was like, who tell people? Because people is here. Like that.
Mhm.
No, but like I feel like every couple defines their relationship. So
Mhm.
breaking any agreed upon boundaries that you all have set, to me, is cheating.
Yeah.
Right. So that could be emotional,
Mhm.
which to me, I feel like emotional cheating is worse.
Right, I agree.
And we
Because
can, dig into that deeper. And then the physical, of course. Emotional being, oh man, it could be a number of things. Like
yeah.
I feel like you can cheat online just, talking to somebody, like you say, building that connection, sneaking to, I'm up with them late, you come in a room and I'm like, if you can't share that conversation with me,
Mhm.
nah.
That's what
The
I'm saying.
intentions,
There's
nah.
there's
Then
something
there's something, right? Like
something just ain't right. Yeah,
yeah.
there's no
So
doubt.
I'm not the type of person that needs to see your phone. But if I needed to see it, then the time we've been together better not be no fucking foolishness. Yeah.
Well, let me ask you with that. Have you ever checked your partner's phone?
Shit, that's how my marriage ended. But
Oh, do tell.
nah, you just suspect
Yeah.
some shit is afoot.
Okay.
Person's moving different.
Yeah.
You notice they texting,
Uh-huh.
and then when you get close, they close it up real quick.
Uh-huh.
The sign. Phone going
Face
down.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's up, you come around, it's down.
Mhm.
There's little things. And so yeah, I checked the phone.
Okay.
And I'm glad I did.
I'm glad I
No
did.
shame. That's not my bag.
Okay.
But if I have intuition,
And
that
it's
gut,
warranted.
oh, I'm gonna check it.
And
Because I
usually a
just need
woman's intuition
confirmation.
is
Yeah,
usually always right.
yeah,
Almost always right.
yeah. I don't want to leave on intuition. I'm gonna get the facts.
Hmm.
Me.
So I'm remembering why we started talking about cheating. It had to do with that CEO of Astronomer, right? Okay, so let me see. So do you know about that?
Yeah, briefly, but refresh my memory.
Okay, so apparently he was at a Coldplay concert with another woman, and they ended up on the jumbotron, booed up, bunned up, hugged up,
I'm gonna tell
lined
you,
up, kissed up, everything,
the
and you
universe gonna
ducked
get you.
down in the bleachers. He ducked down in the bleachers.
Karma.
So karma,
Karma.
think so?
Yeah, like what's the chances of
Yeah.
you're talking about thousands of people?
Mm,
Coldplay, I've been, that's my group. I've been to plenty of Coldplay concerts, and it is a sea of they don't do like they do arenas, stadiums.
mhm.
That's how big they are. The chances of that camera
Ooh.
focusing in on you.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Think
yeah.
about it. You be at a football game trying to get on the jumbotron. Doesn't happen.
Mhm.
You do everything to get attention to get on the. Ah, yeah, that was karma.
Mm, yeah,
Yeah.
so he has since resigned his position, which I thought was very, very interesting. But even in like reading his statement, it was like, it's like he apologized, but then he kind of didn't apologize because he actually kind of blamed social media
Mm.
for busting him. Like it was supposed to be a
That
private,
was
personal moment.
that was like the privilege of it all.
All right.
Exactly.
Oh my God. But let me ask you a question though. So do you think that like somebody should. I mean, because obviously he's cheating on his wife. They're both married. She's married to
Yeah.
somebody, and he's married. So now I wouldn't even. Boy, what I'd give to be a fly on the wall in those houses. Wow.
Mm. Damn, how do you even bring that up that you saw that? As the spouse
Yeah.
that has been cheated on,
Yeah.
how you bring it up?
But you don't even have to bring it up because somebody called you already.
But how do you bring it up to your partner?
you
Like,
don't have to because they already
so
know.
did your partner say something to you? Like, you already know, but it has to be addressed within the household.
You don't have to let. Your phone is going to blow up before you might not even be able to get in the house. Your shit might be out on the front porch by the time you get there. If something like that happened as quickly as this went viral, your partner would already know. You wouldn't even be able to say, "Baby, let me tell you something before you hear about it from someone else." It's gonna already be said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's gonna know.
I
They
would be
already
real
know.
dramatic. Like if I was the partner that was cheated on,
Okay.
I would be sitting on the couch smoking a cigarette. And I don't even smoke. Oh, you come in and see me smoking. Like, yeah, that's true. Bitch, I own you. See, cha-cha. Them divorce papers gonna be real easy. And if got a pre and I'm breaking off the jumbotron cameraman. Like, give me a solid baby. Yo,
That is
Yeah.
funny. You would, but she's in love with him. I mean, maybe it's one of those situations where she loves him so much she's
Yeah.
brokenhearted. You think she'd have thought? See, you talking like somebody that pointed
That's because I don't love him. Can't really relate. I'm like this motherfucker. He died. He's done. Bitch, right? They probably got kids. Well, strong in the face.
man. But I'm just like, so do you think that it's fair or that somebody should have to their job should be affected by what they're doing?
In their personal.
Yeah, I mean, because to a certain extent, right? If somebody's breaking the law and doing something, then obviously they got to be held accountable at work.
Yeah.
But if I cheated on my partner, like, the fuck business is it of yours?
Well, it depends. It depends because then they work together or something like that.
Yeah,
And so they might have something where there's no fraternization.
sense, you're
There's
right.
no, that quid pro quo. Oh, that's very touchy. So
Hmm.
maybe that's, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, if someone were, so I'm asking you these questions, and then I'm gonna get Michelle over here. We're gonna find out what she got to say. Okay. Um, do you mind sharing? Have you ever had someone to cheat on you physically or emotionally?
Yeah, definitely. I ain't gonna say, hold on. Let me take it. Like, definitely. I feel like everybody's probably been cheated on. Whether you know it or not,
Okay.
I'm just privileged. You know, so I can answer that unequivocally. Yes,
But what makes you think that everybody's been
I
cheated on?
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
I feel
think
like
anyone's faithful at all?
I'm not saying that, but if you look at the odds of like say in your lifetime you have what 10 relationships. Out of all 10, you don't think any of those people cheated on you? That's crazy.
Oh.
That's crazy. Nah.
Okay, but define cheating in this.
And what we said,
Mhm.
emotional,
Uh-huh.
especially with the emotional piece. A lot of people phones are dirty. That's why people
Yeah,
don't want you to see their phone
you
because
got a point.
they're doing dirty shit, whether it be physical or, just emotional. They doing.
So, what's the deal breaker for you as far as cheating?
So I know this is going to sound crazy, but if you cheat on me, it has to be something that just happened, right? It can't be planned. I don't want no
No
premeditated
premeditated
cheat.
cheating.
Yeah,
Okay.
like oh man, I was just drunk. I was out at a house party. I was drunk. There was just a quick connection with someone we were flirting, and we went in the bathroom and got it on, and then that's it. I'm not gonna see that person again. I don't even know where they are for real, for real. All right, then I could probably forgive that. Right?
So, hmm.
Don't get any idea.
Oh, she's like, Her tongue lips are bleeding right now. You want to
She's
say
like,
something?
check.
Yeah.
3 pass on stop. Pussy in the bathroom. Now no house parties for her for a hot second.
You know what? Just because you said that, because you said, okay. What if she were to cheat on you with a man? Is that a different level of cheating?
Hmm. Good question. So young me would have been devastated and would have been like, oh, absolutely not. Um, now understanding fluidity and sexuality,
Okay.
I'm not as like, oh my God, that's the worst thing ever.
Okay.
Um, but unfortunately, my first thing will be like, well, did y'all protect yourself? Because
Mm.
that is you, if you going raw dog with a random dude,
Oh,
you
no.
don't love me or yourself. So maybe
We should be together.
just be friends. I would be more concerned about that.
Yeah.
For real. Like just- and yeah, so I don't know, circumstances.
Okay. And so, absolute deal breaker. What would be a deal breaker concerning cheating?
If the person is giving the one they cheated with more consideration than me,
Mhm.
I don't like that. Even though you cheat on me, I need to feel like you were still on my side. I
Mhm.
know it sounds crazy, but I need to feel like we still rock.
Example.
Okay,
Yeah.
example. Um, ex-girlfriend felt like something was going on. I used to throw these film clubs at the crib. I don't know if you remember that. And she was like, I got my son tonight. How can you do this when you know I got my son? I don't like to have him. And I felt bad all night as I'm hosting my film club. And then, I'm calling her. She's not answering. All right, cool. Morning comes, not answering, not answering. Something don't feel right. Get that little stomach drop.
Runs into where you. Oh, that's the
Time to
worst.
take her.
Oh, time to get a caper going.
Yeah, she was about 45 minutes away.
Oh,
I
you got to
made
be
that joint in
thinking
like
about so
30.
many things
I'm
on that
thinking
ride
about
over there.
so many
Yes.
things.
Yeah.
And so I get there, I see her car in the parking lot. I'm like, touch the hood, see if she just got home. It's warm. You don't play that. I
She's
need
taking notes.
Hey, she just get in. Was she home last night? Okay, and she just as cold.
That is funny.
Knock on the door. Somebody knock on the door. They answer the door. They open it like this wide.
People do that.
When they open the door and they don't open it all the way,
Yeah.
they like
Yes.
on some movie shit.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm like, in real life, you
Yeah,
do that?
and was like, what are you doing here?
Why would you even open
What
the
am
door?
I doing here? What am I doing here?
Wow.
And so, like, what? That's an odd thing
They'd
to
have been
say.
better off just not opening the
No,
door.
I'd have been like, no, I'm
Act like I'm
Like-
asleep. Act like I'm asleep.
yeah, nah.
Uh-huh.
Nah, so then I said, what am I doing here? I look beyond her and I can see breakfast laid out on the table.
It wasn't even just a wham bam thank you, ma'am. Let me
Nah.
hook you up.
Yeah,
I'll
nah,
cook
she
your dinner
she
too.
cooked for that bitch in the morning, so she must have laid it down. And I see her phone on the table, so I'm like, oh, you been seeing me call you. In a matter of seconds, I obtained all that information.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
You
Who
did an
in there?
equalizer.
Yeah, right, yeah. Just scanning.
Uh,
Who in there? By yourself? No,
oh, the voice, not the voice.
no. Come on outside. Close the door. Because I'm trying to figure out in what way I want to show my ass. Really trying to, because I got a job,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
want to keep it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lose twice on this. Yeah, I'm not going to lose twice.
People out there working. It wasn't like that.
I would say at this point in time, I hadn't decided that I was going to leave her yet, right? We walk down this apartment complex. We walk down to the little
Because there's
playground
levels. Because
area.
there's one level to where
It's
y'all can
levels.
still get past it. One
Yeah,
level
it's
where it's
levels.
like it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's levels.
Okay.
So far, I'm thinking we get past this. You know, go to the playground. We talking, and I said, "Did you see me?" And she said, "Yeah." Okay. Well, now let's walk back up to the apartment. I'm ready to go talk to.
Oh.
So now we taking her walk. She's like, "Please don't do anything. Please don't." I should, kind of. That should have been check one. Why you care so much about this other person?
That's what.
Like,
Okay.
please don't hurt her.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
So
Oh, that's interesting. I never thought about that. That's a
yeah.
great example.
So we go up to
Damn,
the
you
apartment.
me down there. It was okay. Good.
Yeah, we get up to the apartment. Now I got to go see who this person is.
Mm.
Like, and now I
Well, why does
see
that
her.
matter?
You have to. You gotta lay eyes on her. You just got to.
Is it because you want to know what they look like, or do you want to see, do you know them?
Both
Okay.
of them.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
and
Both.
what did you cheat on me with?
Right. I need to know.
I need to know.
I need to know who this special
Yeah.
person was.
Because it make you feel better if they look trash. Like,
No,
mean, like,
I was actually
that's-
mad that she was not cute.
oh really?
And then it made me more upset. It's like, my voice went. This Joker Grim. She walked by saying she a bad mother. Like I'm looking at her clothes, and I didn't mean to do that to her because
It's not her fault. Mhm.
I don't know what she knew,
Mhm.
but she didn't seem shocked to see me. I will say that. And she didn't say, "You didn't tell me
Right.
about."
Right.
She wasn't saying nothing.
Oh.
And so I said, "My man, you got to go.
Oh.
You got to go."
Okay.
And she was packing her stuff
The jump off.
to jump off.
Okay. Right.
She was packing her stuff. And so I walked out of the room and, was letting her do her thing.
She didn't say anything.
No, no, so now I'm kind of talking to old girl. I'm looking around, scanning the apartment because now I want to know what good of a time y'all had. You know what I'm saying? What you cook for her? I'm looking on the table. I'm looking.
Have you ever
around.
cooked that for me?
Right, and she can throw down. So
Okay.
I was really in my feelings, like, "Oh, bitch,
Mm.
you order out." So I'm just looking around. I go back in the room to check on her, to check on the jump off,
Uh-huh.
sitting down on the bed.
Oh.
And I said, she made herself comfortable again. I know she got the message quite. So, start packing again, come back. She moving real slow. Like she don't want to leave.
Mm-hmm. And are
And
you
I
concerned it's going to
said,
get, physical?
and she jumped the fuck up and got up out the house.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
she
So
was testing your gangster.
yeah, she was. She was. My girl's like, she was nowhere to
She said.
Yeah.
She said. There's nowhere to go.
She's from out of town. She's from New York.
And you're like, and where was she in the first place? And
Exactly.
where did you sleep with her?
Right. All the things. Things. So after that, I was matter of fact, I called her really good friend, who ended up being my next girl. But life happens. Life happens. I was like, this bitch cheated on me. She was like, just come over here. Get out of here. Don't do anything crazy.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
At that moment, I wasn't thinking nothing though. I wasn't thinking. I was just like, who can I confide in this moment? And I went over there. And it was all good at first, whatever. But the reason I didn't stay with her is I noticed when I did that scan in the apartment, took down my picture.
Oh,
She made this bitch comfortable.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, was it that she couldn't look at my pictures when she was doing something dirty? Or she didn't want the girl to know about me? or
Or all of the
or
above.
all of the above.
All of the above.
The cheating itself, I could have gotten past. But the fact that it was so premeditated and she didn't have her kid, like she said. So you gaslit me
Yep.
and made me feel guilty knowing I got my son and
That was so
you
premeditated.
arranged a sitter.
Yes.
You didn't have, you really planned this.
And you knew this bitch ain't had nowhere to go.
Yes. And to take it a step further, like maybe a week prior to that, she asked, because I had a key to her house, she asked for it because like she had misplaced hers. It was something she asked for the key. So she was doing that so I couldn't pop up. She got her key back. She was like, oh,
yeah.
I said,
So you
oh,
just
you've
showed
been
all of
working on this.
She's been
You've
working.
been working on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much longer did y'all stay together after that?
No, we didn't.
Oh.
And she was like,
you put the girl out and you still.
oh, yeah, we was done. Yeah, and I left.
Oh,
So we both left.
Wait.
We
So
both
you
left.
other girl out
And I left.
and you left.
And went to the
You
big house.
left her with nobody.
Nobody.
Oh my god. That was so wrong.
No,
You wasn't
no,
gonna be with her. Let her rock out.
We not gonna be with her. We not gonna be with her. That's how selfish I am in this moment. I don't want her, neither do you. Let's go. Let's go.
And even though she might come back later, the bitch could have left right now.
Exactly. But you gonna go out there right now.
My God.
Yeah, nah.
That is heaven.
You ate. We not. You gonna be okay out there. You ate.
You got a little bit.
Right.
You got the last before I did.
That person, I didn't think you would break up with me if I cheated on you. I mean, if you cheat, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I'm about Freudian slip when I cheated. No. Nah, there was no look back. There was no look back.
So it's different situations though in different people because where that's a situation where you said that, like you could have gotten over it if these certain things.
Yeah.
But I definitely think that it would do because I can easily say like right now, a physical cheat, I could not get past it.
Deal breaker.
I don't think, but I can say that I
Yeah.
couldn't get past it. But depending on the situation in my life, the person, it might end up being different. I might stay with you and just never want to fuck you.
Yeah.
So
Which isn't fair to them because if you forgive them, then you have to forgive them. Not hold that over their head.
But I didn't say anything about forgiveness.
Then why you said you cannot forgive? You got to forgive.
Get over.
Did not say forgive.
So ain't you still paying for shit he did 12 years ago?
Yo, that's crazy work. That's crazy work. All that building you do with somebody. Yeah, that's crazy.
Don't fuck up.
Don't.
Just don't watch.
Sound place.
I mean, because if you need to cheat, just leave.
Sometimes it's not that easy. That it just happened. It's the just happen ones. I feel like I can
Sometimes shit can
forgive.
just happen. Saison Love used to said that in his little stand up. Sometimes things can just happen. He's like, you could be walking and trip and fall into some pussy. He's like, I just fell into the pussy.
Just saying, like,
just happened.
The stars align a certain way and just,
Oh, this is like the perfect time to get you out the hot seat. Right. Fell in the hot seat. The perfect time.
I'm ready.
Perfect
Thank you.
time.
Thank you.
So boundaries. For you, it was boundaries. And those things are discussed once you guys decide you're going to be together exclusively. The boundaries are set.
What does this look like for you? What does cheating look like for you? Let's see if we agree.
Okay.
And even if we don't agree, then now we have the conversation of what is it going to look like for us? We gotta come
What's
to
your
something.
deal breaker?
Yeah, we got to come to
Now,
something.
are you writing these things down?
Nah.
So how
But
do you
should.
Yeah.
Because then the person goes,
right. Show me where I said.
Right, exactly. That's meant for you.
Right.
That's what that's meant for you. They will do. Yeah.
Yeah. And because definitely, I'm sure that sometimes people will align and they'll agree with the same things, but sometimes also they say they're okay with a certain thing and then switch up.
That's true. That's true because feelings get deeper, or
people change. Their expectations change.
Yeah, expectations
Their
change.
desires, wants, needs, and desires change.
That's true.
I always tell people the person that you are with today is not the same person you met 5 years ago, and neither are you.
That is very true.
So I guess we gotta like come back. It's like a job, where you gotta have a probationary period and you have a
Yeah.
review.
Yeah.
We probably should come back
She
to this.
actually mentioned that about having like a relationship evaluation at the
Yes,
end of the years or marriage
probably
to
6 months.
say, like, should we still keep doing this? Like, are we good? How have we been? Like, what that looks like. But, I'm not going to take her word.
Well,
All
thank
right.
you so much for sharing.
Yes.
Go on and switch up
All
with
right.
Michelle. Let's hear what she's got to say.
All
So, Michelle, have you been enjoying yourself in Texas?
Yes,
Yes, you love it?
all the food.
All the food.
I love all of
Okay.
the
What's been your favorite thing so far about Texas? Did you Texas?
Oh, I took a solo trip last year,
Mhm.
but I went to Houston.
Okay, it's not the same as Fort Worth, but it's still
Okay.
Texas.
Yeah.
Houston, party city, great stuff like that. But your first time to Fort, but you did a solo trip?
Uh, yeah,
Interesting.
solo trip
Why?
I never had one, and so I decided to like try new things because I
Okay.
could get very like regimented.
Okay. And so what was happening in Houston?
I literally just booked the trip to Houston. I
And
felt
just
like
got a
it would be
hotel
fun.
room in Houston?
Yeah, I stayed at there's a Marriott there with a huge like Texas symbol.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Did you let anybody know where you were going?
Yeah,
Okay,
two
good.
people.
Okay, good. I was gonna say because you should do that when you're
Yeah.
taking a solo trip. I don't think I've ever done a solo trip,
Seriously,
and I'm 52.
you
Never done
have
one.
to do it.
I think I could do it now. I don't think I could have done it before. I never like to be alone. I always want to be with people. I love other people's energy.
Yeah, yeah,
But as I'm
yeah.
getting older or more seasoned, I don't mind being like I would have never wanted to go to the movies alone. I easily can do that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's special, like being able to hear your own thoughts and not worry about always as a mom, you want to be busy for other people all
Oh,
the
there should be a thing instead of like a girls trip. Like this solo trip could be like a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yes, it
could be a
actually
trend.
is a
We could
thing.
start
It's
that. Try
solo
that.
trip.
So this topic of cheating.
Yes. I have so much.
I'm sure your stuff and now your
That's
situation stuff. Um, let's see here. Um, so what would be your definition of cheating?
um, as I was listening, I felt like what came to mind is deception. So any level of deception
Hmm.
when it comes, so it could be emotional cheating, but you made a comment about like if you have to hide
Yeah.
to talk to this, you're cheating.
Hmm.
It could be innocent conversation,
Right.
but because you're being this way.
Amazing way to summarize it though, because that's exactly what I mean when I say that, right? It's
Yeah.
like if you feel like you have to hide it, then that means you know it's wrong or you know that it would hurt me or make
Yes.
me angry, things like that. And if you do it anyway, then you are not only cheating, you're disrespecting me, you're disregarding my feelings, all of those different things,
Absolutely.
right? Okay, all right.
And I didn't think about, I mean, I always said like any form of
Mm-hmm.
problem. That's you cheat, then you don't need I don't care if it's to speak to what she was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like sex doesn't happen by accident.
Right. You don't
If
just fall
sex
into some pussy.
happens by accident, exactly. Then like what?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah, like,
sex
oh
can't
yeah,
happen by
I know this is
accident.
wrong.
If you have to be emotionally connected to
Yeah, this
somebody,
is wrong.
right? To be intimate with them, motherfucker, you just taking your clothes off by accident. Like, that shit don't make sense. Nah, like
It's so
there is no
funny.
stars
Yeah.
align, universe aligns, none of that. Don't ever come to me with no accident shit. Ever. You know. Don't ever.
That one won't work.
Absolutely not.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
you by accident.
Hmm.
I would imagine, even if it's a spark of a moment in
Yeah.
your brain that's like, shit is wrong. Like, I
That
would
gut
imagine you can't
feeling,
be
that
that.
sinking feeling,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
Hmm.
feeling has to come over you if you really love somebody. Like, that's not even talking to somebody. inappropriately.
Mm-hmm.
No matter if you're inebriated, if you are, maybe I might give you a pass if somebody like gave you crack by mistake. You know what I'm saying? And then you were high on crack, and so like, all right, cool.
What are they
Like maybe that's it. I might give you a pass, and that's a strong might. Like I feel like I don't know how like high you could be off of cracks.
I don't know
Strong.
how you can be off of crack. It's so
I'm
strong.
serious.
Oh
I'm
my
just saying, like, but
God.
so I might give you a
Wow.
pass, but that's
Mhm.
that's
So
very
that's
low chance.
so emotional cheating, like sexting. What about sexting?
All of that is terrible.
Yeah, but I mean,
Why would you even sext anybody?
absolutely,
That's
100%.
not the
Why
person that
do
you're
why
with.
do cheaters do a lot of the dumb things that they do?
So I don't know. I think
Do you think there's any excusable reasons?
oh no. Okay.
Let me give you an example.
Yes.
Okay, you have a couple. One of the partners gets sick, and they can't perform their sexual duties, right? So maybe the partner needs to fulfill their needs, but they don't want to tell their partner and hurt their partner, and the partner is already struggling with their health. And so they go and they fulfill their needs.
I mean, I think even that
But nobody
the
do want to have a
situation.
conversation because then you're going to know.
Yeah, so I mean, you have to like that would be a conversation if you're ill to the point where my needs aren't being satisfied and I really need to have it. Like there's so many toys and stuff that you could
Mhm.
buy.
Absolutely.
You and I also understand.
IntimacySuite.com. Yes.
There's also toys and stuff you could buy. So like, why don't you? And I get that like skin to skin that plays a part in it. I just feel like it should be. You don't have to
But,
cheat on.
but what if, so you remember that we used to have that movie Waiting to Exhale, and
Yeah,
they had,
yeah,
that was a situation with,
yeah.
our girl's name played, what's love got to do with it?
Uh,
What the movie was about?
Angela
Angela
Bassett.
Bassett. Where she was the one that was sick, right? And then the husband
Oh
went
yeah,
and was
yeah,
sleeping
yeah.
with somebody or whatever, but he wouldn't want to tell her that. You don't want to have that kind of conversation because you're gonna hurt the partner, right?
Then don't do it, because either way you're gonna.
Oh, only if they find out.
No, I just feel like either way you're gonna hurt them.
Hmm.
So have the conversation. I don't
Why do you
care
feel like the person's gonna be hurt? What if they never find out?
because it's gonna hurt me. So like,
Not just for you, but it might even for you. For somebody else,
yeah.
that might be their thing. Like, I'm going to do this thing, but I would never want my partner to know that I'm doing this because I love them and I don't want them to be hurt. But I'm going to go, like, I don't.
But that's hurting them anyway. And even if they don't find out, the universe is gonna like that's gonna regardless. Like
Uh-uh.
karma will come to you. And I think you
Karma.
mentioned karma.
Yeah.
Yeah, karma will come to you. And so like why do that? Have the conversation. The conversation itself is gonna hurt. But if at least allow me to make the decision.
So,
You
what if
know?
the conversation is had then? Those two people decide to have it, and the other person says no. If you do that, I'm leaving.
Okay, then cool. That's your you have to make the decision that could be making a
Maybe you decide to stay and just continue. I said, no, I'm not giving them no slack. So deal breakers for you are any form of cheating, and that's one strike and you're out.
that's it.
Wow.
Because, I heard something that said, there's nothing broken enough that would take your cheating. And
Say
so
it again.
there's nothing broken enough take like except you're cheating. And so when you think about it from the perspective of like if you tell me you love me and we're together, I'm trusting you to love me. And in trusting you to love me, that means that anything that doesn't feel good in your spirit that you know will hurt me, and if you do it anyway, then you don't love me. And if I am a whole, nothing in me broken enough, I will accept it.
That's so good.
Yes. So like,
No chance. Zero. that happened in your life to where you've had to make the decision to I'm out?
Yeah, absolutely.
That is
Yeah,
awesome.
it has
Having a
happened.
standard and sticking with that.
And
'Cause
I did the one time.
mhm.
I did the one time where I was just like, okay. And that was when I so you take the blame because you start thinking, good enough, but cheated on that and feel like what's wrong,
Right.
right? And it'll continue because you
Yeah.
think something person is doing that
Mhm.
they lack it, or maybe they are also so they need to find a reach to goals.
It's interesting because what I was thinking about when you were talking is about the amount of women I feel when I look at women that are like I don't think I could ever do like a poly relation. I'm
I definitely
definitely
couldn't. I'm
yeah.
hella jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. Same. Yeah, I'm same. And so when I think about the young girls coming up today, they are it seems to me just becoming acceptable of a poly relationship just because they can't their partner just continues to cheat. Like they continue to have this and they keep lowering their standards. And so instead of standing on, I want to be with someone that's going to be monogamous with me, it's like, well, oh, well, if I just, say that I'm going to be this, like, and it's like they get into these situations where I don't think a lot of them are genuine poly people. I think that they are settling, is what I feel like.
There's
Because their partner continues to cheat, instead of leaving him, they decide to stay with him and have him bring someone else into the household. Because I think a lot of people are kind of doing, and obviously there is a well-respected poly community, but there are some people that are just using that term to justify their cheating.
I mean, I don't know if that's the like I don't people are it's really like they're the type of people that need expansive love. Like they haven't had not one pay all or fulfill all, and they want to expand their love to other people that now that's great, right? For people who need that. But like someone
Right. No, so I agree with you that that's true poly, but I think there are some that are just settling for that because they don't want to lose that partner, that man or that woman, but this person is kind of like, well, I this is what I want, I want to be with you, but I want to be with her too.
why
See?
like yeah, like on six because the lady was crying a lot all the time. Like
She wanted whatever was about to happen.
funny. She didn't want it, and the husband wanted it so bad. And even in that situation, like let him live and just leave.
Yeah, I mean, but think about now thinking about Mary J. Blige, that was kind of her situation.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That with her
yeah.
husband, when she left him, she was like that she was like, if I would have known that you wanted to be with somebody else as well, like if you would have
Yeah.
asked me, I might have considered, but you didn't even give me a choice. You know what I'm saying? To just ask me and see if I would have wanted that. But so to me, that would have been a case of her settling just to
She would have
keep
been.
her man because she didn't want to share him with anybody else. You know
I
what I'm
could see
saying?
people doing that just to
Yeah.
'cause they
Yeah. And now people are crashing out.
what you mean? What you talking about? She's kidding. No, I don't watch the
Oh
news.
my God. There's so many people that are so we recently in Texas had an incident in Arlington, Texas,
Uh-huh.
where this guy who was like this business guy, he was like the big credit bureau guru. Lord Jesus. Was in the barbershop in Arlington, Texas, and his baby mama came and shot him and killed him and then turned the gun on herself.
My gosh,
Yeah,
where did you get this news?
on the news. Shoot.
Why
Yeah.
did she do that? Was he cheating?
There's so many different stories, and cheating wasn't the biggest one. It was like he sold her identity on the black market, like he reversed her mortgage by 18 months and didn't tell her, took her name off the house and all, and then she finds out that he's like taking everything from her and she just lost it.
Oh no.
Yeah, so there is a lot.
I, I you know, I had my crush out. Right.
But not like that.
Not like that.
Not like
That's pretty
that.
tough.
I am not doing no time for your dang-a-lang. They're saying saying that LaMelo Ball is community dangling?
What? What community dangling? What is community dangling?
You know what community dangling is?
No, I know what community dangling is, but are you saying community? Oh my God.
Oh
We
my
can't
gosh.
do this. Okay, go ahead.
You tell me what your definition of community dangling is.
It feels like that Dave.
Oh,
Community dangling. It's
oh
when,
gosh. Oh.
it's when somebody, as a man or a person with a dingling, like gives it to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. D'Angelo Ball is, you know who he is?
I don't know who
He's a
that
basketball player.
is.
Oh, he
Okay.
was. And he had one hit song. I'm a swerve in the corner. Whoa, whoa. That was it. That was it.
No, I didn't.
So he was with this I don't even a reality star named called Nikki Baby. You remember Nikki Baby? And they have two kids together. And they just had a baby, had a beautiful baby shower and all the things, blah blah blah. And then one day he wakes up and says, I'm leaving you. And he's with another girl and she's pregnant. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But I'm not done. And then maybe 3, 4 months down the line, we find out that he married the one that he left her for, and he was divorcing her while she's still pregnant. She hasn't even had the baby yet. So and now he on to the next one. So that's why they're calling him Dangling. Yeah. So wow. So do you think that it is a good idea? So just circling back to the boundaries and things like that and what's considered cheating, do you think that that is a conversation that should be had with your partner once you decide that things are going to be serious, that you're going to be exclusive? And do you think we need to like write it down? Need to be a contract or something like that?
Well, I like when you all were talking about it because I never thought about writing like this. You said, "Nah, remember that." 'Cause, I think it's a good idea,
You?
but I do think, as far as writing it, but I do think
And so if your values don't align, what are the deal breakers of it and or misaligned?
so. The one value, like, is a very good.
Just kidding.
Like, so when I think of deal breaker about,
But what if she doesn't share your values about cheating? Yeah. So, like, are there any deal breakers within that? Like, she says, well, I don't think that it's cheating if I'm talking to no, ever. You know what I'm saying? Say no, but I think that it is. Agrees with you. Like a deal breaker, be like, so does that mean you're gonna be talking to girls and that I don't know? And
well, I think that's what it would end up being. So, do we have another? I know what it
okay,
is,
gotcha.
and it's it. Step back. You can have different, but if you know what my boundary is.
It doesn't happen by mistake. Remember, there are no
Exactly.
mistakes in cheating.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is non-negotiable. By mistake on purpose.
I didn't mean to put my dick in the pussy. It was an
But
accident.
when I think about it like that, like it would go past my.
But then, if okay, so here's another. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. So that person, they don't think the way that you do, and they think that it's okay for them to have those relationships. But because they've lived their life that way, now they have to undo. They have to put everybody on notice, which could take some time. Because you don't just call up all your people and say, "Look, I got a new girl, and she don't want me talking to nobody, so we can't." Nobody, no adult is going to do that, right? And so that that person there, they have to have some time to be able to adjust. So if they happen find out they've been talking to somebody, and they're like, like I'm trying to. These are my habits that I've had, and now I'm changing them because I know that this doesn't make you feel good, and I don't want to hurt you, but this has been my life living it this way. So I can't just change it overnight because it's, what I'm saying? Like I've accumulated all of these female friends or whatever. And they're not like female friends that I want to bring over and kick it with us or whatever. But some of them are exes, some of them are ex co-workers.
That's a different conversation. The whole like exes
Exes.
friends.
Yeah.
That's good.
Do you think that that's not
But
possible? Ooh, look at my twin! No new friends. Ah,
that doesn't make
yes. Yeah. Yes.
like I get it if you in high school were playing around now and y'all had sex.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Yes. Uh-huh.
It's a challenge, right? Is it partner knows?
Yes.
I think that's what it is. Like the intimacy of it
Yeah.
is difficult.
And then to know that, whether you know the circumstances of the breakup or not, there's always somebody that maybe didn't want to break up,
Yeah, the
right? Might still
residual
have
is
some,
like
might still have some feelings. And, I can't trust you around my partner because
yeah.
trying to break us up or you trying to get back with them or all of the above.
And that's actually it's a good point. And we were watching her kid one and she hung so much.
Mm.
I'm in the living room with their kid, like, what the hell is happening?
Oh my gosh.
And that was difficult. It's time. And that the person I was with
Yeah, you
right?
think? Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't see it. I was just being
Yes, to each his own. My name ain't Sharon. I ain't Sharon. Okay.
like, my name's
I'm liable to get a little
Sharon.
violent about
I'm
mine.
not. Nah, I'm not. You just never hear from me.
Duly noted. Well, I had fun kicking it with you ladies tonight talking about this cheating topic. Very
Yeah, it was good. It was
interesting. I feel bad for the CEO of Astronomer because I think he should have to lose his job.
well, let's talk about fraternization in the workplace. Wait,
Yeah.
because that was the problem. That's the reason
Yes.
why he probably signed something to say he would fraternize in the workplace, right? It's probably I would imagine policy within the organization that he didn't follow as the CEO.
They're just a shit, I feel like. That's like a whole nother
No,
bone.
that was the universe giving his ass some motherfucking karma.
And he made it easy for the universe by doing
Because
something
she was
dumb,
right.
like going to a Coldplay concert and
Losing some
yeah.
people.
Mhm. You had no hat on,
What?
trying to be inconspicuous or nothing.
Hey,
Up, boot up.
but
Yeah.
that was the universe getting his ass. Who knows how long they've been together?
Probably he been long stroking that for a long time.
Like,
Devil's advocate really quickly, and then we're going to get out of here. Oh no, we
okay.
need the crazy, jealous, and justified story.
Yes.
But how do we know that that situation was what it was? Because maybe he has a sick partner at home, or maybe she has a sick partner at home, and now we've exposed their personal business and made it an embarrassing moment for their families. So now they would have to come up with something that makes, him look like a horrible guy or her look like a horrible woman. We don't know what the circumstances
If
could be.
it's the case, he should have put in his apology letter. My wife knows about this. She's sick at home. And that's the reason why I was with the chief HR officer.
Oh my gosh.
That's what he should have put in his apology letter.
Yeah.
Not no bullshit that social media shouldn't be exploiting it.
Yeah.
You exploited yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel
Crazy.
sorry for you.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so we always end our show with a segment called Crazy, Jealous, or Justified. So, which one of you are going to give a story that we can actually be the judges of?
I feel like she has plenty of stories. All right, all right.
You got one?
No, I don't.
What? Three, do
Do
you
have a
have one?
story?
You
I
have a
know you
couple.
have one.
No, I want to hear your story. It doesn't have to be cheating, but just has to be a relationship drama. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
Yeah.
Let me hear this story.
All right. We're gonna have to make up some names. All right.
Oh yeah, of course, of course, of
Alright.
course, of course.
All right. So we'll name one person. Give me a name and give me a name.
Cassie.
Okay. Cassie and Joshua. All right. They're a couple. Cassie goes out of town with some friends, right? And they're known to party. Cassie's a party girl. Joshua understands that. Joshua wants her to have a good time, but he also wants her to be in contact just so he knows she's all right. Joshua says, when you get to where you're going, let me know. You're there, you checked in, you're good with your friends, yada yada. And check back in with me just throughout the trip, but nothing too heavy, right? Cassie lets him know I'm here. And then Cassie goes offline for a couple of days. Right?
Couple of days meaning two.
Let's say 2.
Okay.
Let's say 2 days. Joshua gets worried, right? Girls trip, you don't know, they're not checking in. No, this is before cell phone. Very important. Before cell phones. Um, Cassie does not check in. Joshua calls the hotel. The hotel says, "Oh, they got kicked out 2 days ago.
Oh,
She's no longer staying in this hotel."
okay.
Joshua's like, "What is happening?"
Mm-hmm.
And if that is the case, why have you not told me that you're no longer staying there?
Right.
All right. Cassie finally calls Joshua. They lie. Cassie lies about the hotel. Joshua says, I know for a fact I spoke to someone. This happened. They deny and they just keep catching Cassie in lies.
Okay. Okay.
Right? Joshua gets upset, crashes out. Crash out. Dishes were broken in the house. Maybe a TV might have suffered a little bit.
Okay.
And there's a little move out situation. Like, I'm not doing this. Don't respect. Joshua feels disrespected, yada yada yada. Was that too much? That too much. The crash out, the breaking of
Okay.
tearing
Was it
tearing the
crazy?
house up a
Was it
little
crazy
something.
for him to do that? Was
Yeah.
it just
Was it
jealousy?
was it jealousy or was it justified? Because this person is out of town.
Mhm.
They have gotten kicked out. What gets you kicked out of a hotel?
Yeah, I know.
Things that got to be wild and crazy
Yeah.
that's going on.
Mhm.
And then the person never informs Joshua that it
Okay.
happened. Cassie never and then,
Okay, but what all did Joshua do? Did he just break some dishes?
well, I mean, kind of tore the house up a bit, like,
I'm sorry, else up a bit.
I mean, like throwing them clear across Joshua. This is what I heard.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
This is what I heard.
Okay.
I mean, like, while he was on the phone with Cassie, was just like, oh, you want to do this?
Oh.
This is the house.
Oh.
This
Okay.
is what you're going to have to come back to
Oh.
since you want to be crazy and
God. He
tear
was
up
100%
tear up
Joshua. You were justified. justified and did. I mean, but that's all you did. I'm waiting for you to do some more. You'd still be justified.
Nah, like, things got tore up in the place.
Mm-hmm.
Dishes, maybe a TV, and maybe a piece of clothing or two.
Was any of that stuff his property too? Did they own the house together?
They did own and live together,
Okay.
but Joshua was strategic in breaking a lot of things that
okay.
were not his.
Okay. Well, I think deserved it. So I don't think he was crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't think that he was necessarily, like jealous. It's like if this was your woman and you all were exclusive. It's like he wasn't supposed to be kicking it with nobody else, but obviously there's something going on. And so wait a minute. So is Cassie a swinger? That she's
No swinger.
So when you say that she's, wild and known to party and all that kind of stuff, he's not expecting her to be messing around.
Right, exactly.
Oh, yeah. And then just to worry him alone.
Yeah.
Not even just like you messing around with somebody, but like you had me worried, not hearing from you, and then the fact that you're lying about it, you up to something. You better hope that all I do is just tear up the house and I don't tear
Yeah.
your ass. So yeah, I think he was just
Cassie might have been of the exotic dancer persuasion.
okay. Mhm.
So she was a little wild.
Well,
Went down with other.
right.
So I heard.
So I heard. So I was going to add jealous, but no, because the fact that he was okay with her going
Mm-hmm.
to begin with, and knowing the kind of people she's going to be hanging out with, yeah, he wasn't jealous at all. But she just didn't respect his boundaries.
Boundaries.
It's about them
About boundaries.
Yes.
Yeah. And maybe that should have been a discussion. Well, it was because it was like he said,
just check in with me so I know that you're okay.
Exactly.
You're going to disappear for 2 years. 2 years.
Women so extra gone for 2 years. 2 years. He ain't feeling me.
She was gone for 2 days. He didn't hear from her, which made him get worried. And then he calls and finds out you got kicked out. And then when he talks to her, she lies and to make it seem like she's still in the same place. Bitch, you own some bullshit. You own some bullshit. Yeah, he was justified.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can we push this up this way so this one can?
What
do you think, Michelle? You think is he crazy, jealous, or justified by doing what he did?
I think crazily justified.
Oh, crazy! Just from breaking some dishes? Damn! It's so crazy to break dishes?
It absolutely is.
What? Why?
Because, like, what is the purpose of breaking the dishes?
What
like,
is your
you're
definition
angry.
of crazy? How about that? How about that? What is your definition of crazy? So if she throw a dish, you come get your sister.
It's crazy. No, I do. I think, however, there is some justification. Like, I could see being angry and like upset because the person was lying. So,
What is your definition of crazy? Why would he be crazily justified? He just broke dishes. He didn't break her head.
I know, but like you and I was breaking dishes, acting all crazy. So
Oh my gosh!
I wouldn't do
That man, what was his name again?
I
Joshua
wouldn't do that.
was in his right motherfucking mind. Because she said, he was like, oh yeah, you want to be like that? Oh, hey, yo. Yeah, oh, okay. Listen, baby. Oh, that takes some thinking. He was in his right mind.
I feel like it would
He was not
it would be worse if you just never heard from me again. That would be worse.
She's a runner. She's a track star. We've learned that today.
You wanna look? You don't want to call me? You don't have to.
Oh,
I'm done.
God.
No, like I wouldn't. Nah.
That
Mm-mm.
has nothing to do with why Joshua's crazy, jealous.
Joshua, no, but he was justified because like I could see if you're angry, you're gonna do the closest thing and
Yes.
do whatever. But
See,
nah, not
angry
me. I'm not
doesn't
doing
equal
it.
crazy. Crazy doesn't equal angry. So you can be
That's
angry
true.
and break them damn dishes and not be crazy.
You got a solid point.
Thank you.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that.
I
You're
got
just
your back,
angry.
Joshua. He
You're
was
just
justified.
angry, not crazy. Yeah, that's true. I
Yeah,
can totally see that.
there
There
you
is a
go.
difference.
I'm glad we can agree again. We've had so much fun, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in and just kicking it with us on the late night. I'm Angela Robinson, your host. And again, this is my sister Rita and Michelle. Thank y'all for joining me today. We had some fun.
Yeah, we
So
did.
I'll be talking with y'all and see what people got to say about your thoughts on cheating. I'm looking for some strong opinions.
Yes.